There's been a lot of talk about the end of Title 42 and the crisis along the border. So what is it and why is it so controversial? Let me explain. Title 42 is part of a U.S. law that gives the federal government the power to take emergency action to keep communicable diseases out of the country. President Trump used it in 2020 at the start of the pandemic. The last time it had been invoked before that was in 1929 to keep ships from entering ports during a meningitis outbreak. Immigration rights groups argue Title 42 allowed the Trump administration to use the pandemic as pretext to expel migrants more quickly without having to consider them for asylum. And that continued under the Biden administration. Now that the pandemic health emergency is over, the Department of Justice argues legal challenges to ending Title 42 no longer hold up in court. The U.S. Supreme Court also canceled arguments in that case. So what happens now? The end of Title 42 means U.S. law reverts back to Title 8. All people processed under Title 8 can seek asylum and other legal protections. The process can take years, and migrants can be held in immigration detention facilities or released on humanitarian parole while they await the outcome of their case. However, Title 8 will also bring back penalties for migrants. Those include 5-year bans on re-entry or even prison time if they re-enter the U.S. illegally after having been removed or deported. On the flip side, Title 42 had allowed migrants to try to enter the U.S. multiple times without consequences. Despite the planned end to Title 42, court battles about both existing and proposed border policies are likely far from over.